In this video, we are going to be talking about some of the coolest marketing trends that are coming up in 2025, so you can just start getting ready. Like the first one is really curious. I have just learned about this today when I was listening to the Marketing Architects podcast. So it's synthetic data for market research. Okay, so usually you would just build like a huge database, or maybe even not. Maybe you would just select an audience for example, your PPC campaigns, and you would just start throwing some money on it. And then you would find out like which kind of creative is working best. But right now in 2025, I think this game is going to change quite significantly with the use of just synthetic data for market research. And it's basically a better way to find answers you need before you spend like loads of money. Okay, so the idea here is that you can gain access to like a synthetic database of users that have characteristics comparable to the real users that you would be testing your marketing creatives on. And then you could just deploy these creatives and see how these synthetic users will respond before you actually spend any marketing dollars on your marketing campaigns. First, you gather some data. So again, first-party data, hugely important in digital marketing in 2025. Then create detailed personas, select appropriate AI tools, test against real data, ensure ethical considerations and transparency, deploy in research studies. The next thing is automation with inclusion of artificial intelligence. Because I think everybody already heard about things like Zapier, right, or API Way, where you can just connect different apps and through APIs, and they are going to be doing different things for you based on like your use case. So, for example, you have some kind of email capture pop-up software, and you want to connect it to your email marketing automation software. Then usually you would have like a built-in integration, but if not, then you can use something like Zapier or whatever to just connect them, right? So apps can talk to each other. But right now, another app that I have discovered, which is really cool, is called Make.com. It was used to be called Integrator. And it allows you to build these workflows in a kind of visual way, which is, I think, really cool. Because it's kind of much simpler, and it's kind of replaces all of these different other apps, and you can deploy it for many different use cases, but especially in marketing, I think it's highly relevant because, based on different triggers, you can just start actions in many different apps and create like full workflows where you also, the funny thing is that you also integrate AI into it, right? So before we didn't really have this opportunity, but right now it's like this AI, it can be kind of sitting in the middle as a mediator of things. So for example, you have some kind of, let's say, transcript from a YouTube video, and when it hits, let's say, some kind of folder on Google Drive in like a Google Doc, right? Then a whole cascade of actions can be taken by artificial intelligence and then pushed even further into different platforms, marketing platforms. So for example, you have like a transcript from a podcast in a text form, then it goes to this folder, and this triggers an automation within, let's say, ChatGPT or Claude, and then you have this whole cascade of custom GPTs that will be producing content based on that transcript. And then another cool thing is Airtable. So it's like Excel, but on steroids, and it's not boring. So already this should be kind of exciting. You can basically build anything you want in Airtable. And right now, of course, as in everything, they are putting AI into this thing. So it's in a way similar to Notion, but more, let's say, based on data. So just like hard data, but you can just do basically anything here. You know, build a product, operations, project management, and then you can also just combine it with all of these automations from make.com to really make a difference in your marketing. We have Leonardo AI. So this is really amazing for creating different types of AI generated imagery that you can easily apply into in your marketing projects, you know, just to add that extra spice, you know, and just combine like different types of imagery that is like extremely beautiful and realistic in your marketing campaigns. Flux Pro AI is like the next one. So this is really cool, for example, for integrating your own face into digital images created by AI. Okay, so for example, you can just grab somebody's photo, like ideally your photo, and then you can just apply it to these different AI scenarios. So this is extremely helpful for creating, let's say, YouTube thumbnails or thumbnails for social media or social media posts. So that's for sure. Custom GPTs. You know, you probably have heard about custom GPTs, but I think they are going to be they will be playing a much larger role in 2025. You can set up like your whole small army of kind of, you know, custom GPTs that will be doing all of the grunt work for you. And then you can integrate them with, let's say, Make AI or all of these other tools. So basically, custom GPTs is like, you know, you select, you train your GPT to perform a specific role. So for example, it can become your tech advisor or sticker whiz or the negotiator or whatever. You just need to set it up properly, but then you can access these GPTs at any time for a specific use case. For example, you can train a custom GPT that when you put a transcript from a podcast into this custom GPT, it will give you loads of, let's say, content for social media, for YouTube Shorts. It can give you like full scripts that you can use, right? So, and many other things, like it can create newsletters, it can write blog posts. So you basically just paste like a singular thing into that custom GPT and then like get loads and loads of other content from that. And the same is going on with Gemini. Right now you have like custom gems. Where is the underpriced attention on the web? No? Like, where are people actually hanging out on the web right now? Because that's where you are going to find your customers. So just think about deploying as much content as possible across all of these largest platforms where all of your customers are hanging out. Because, you know, the SEO thing is getting like way more complicated and difficult because of Perplexity AI, because people are starting to use ChatGPT for search, and instead, you know, and you have even Google was basically forced to create these AI generated responses. But this is just, you know, going to get worse and worse for web designers and web developers and everybody else. So look for places where you can still get like free attention. Facebook, YouTube, maybe WhatsApp not, but it's still a great marketing platform as well. Instagram, TikTok, Messenger also. You know, LinkedIn, Snap, and then you have, you know, a couple of others. Twitter, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just like, it's evil to me. Reddit, like half of the search results on Google are now Reddit. So like it's great to be there as well. Pinterest, so just focus on like the 7 biggest ones, and then use a platform, let's say something like Vista Social. That's where I'm going to be setting up my whole social media game. So it allows you to just manage all of your social media really easily from like a single spot, and have the analytics and everything else. So I hope that right now you see how all of this comes together. So that was it. Like a lot of cool trends for 2025 in digital marketing. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel, whatever. Like, you don't have to. I'm gonna see you in the next one.